We are learning more about the Evans mother who confessed to her Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor and ended up in jail. Rachel Linhart accused of holding a party for minors involving sexual acts, drugs, and alcohol. Tonight, News 12's Christy Etheridge breaks down how an organization with Anonymous in the name ended up making this woman's story famous.
Richard, it's more like infamous in this case after a police report describes a night of naked twister and hot tubs. But I spoke with the mother's attorney tonight, and he says understanding her background is crucial to understanding how she got here. It's a case where the lines are blurry and the comments are diverse.
The police have some options here as to how they want to handle this.
A police report detailing how a mother parties with her 16-year-old daughter and her teenage friends. Rounds of naked twister, sex in a bathroom with an 18-year-old boy, and allowing the teens to drink and smoke marijuana in the home.
You got the alcohol, you got the marijuana, you have the sex with individuals that have reached the age of consent, and it's very murky in that particular area as to what they could be charged with.
As of now, Leonard's been charged with 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, neither charge a felony. And since the boys were at the age of consent, no sexual charges have been filed.
With the individuals being over the age of 16, some aspects of what was going on was legal.
Some think the AA sponsor is in the wrong. According to their own pamphlet, the sponsor is the one person to turn to without embarrassment when doubts, questions, or problems linked to alcoholism arise. And since the sponsor is not licensed, they're not required to report anything unless they have knowledge of a felony. Leonard's attorney, Sean Hammond, says the mother, who's a former Mormon Sunday school teacher, is going through a divorce. He told News 12 she was intoxicated that night, but expected the kids to be with their dad and her to be alone, and describes this as a betrayal by one person. In a statement, he writes, although many of the allegations are exaggerated, she is extremely remorseful for what she allowed to occur in her presence and is obtaining professional and pastoral counseling to ensure that this conduct is never repeated.
I think she's going to be held responsible at the very least for the misdemeanors, and if she's very lucky, to avoid a felony.
Her attorney told me tonight that Leonard still strongly believes in AA and will continue to go. But there is much more to that statement, so we've put the entire thing online, WRDW.com.